welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Manson, and today is Friday, baby. And of course, we're gonna sizzle it all up in here. It is April 3rd, 2026. It is 11 a.m. on the Central Standard Time Zone and 12 noon p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. You know what I'm going to say up in here. The Eastern Standard Time Zone is the time zone that rocks my socks off, honey. You know I got to push it up to the ATL, to my home team. Must give a shout out to my team, Fierce Nation International, the hardest working team on the planet. They're based in Kenya, Zimbabwe, East and West Africa, the UK, and Germany, and my honorary member in India, Karambut. So listen. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much to all subscribers, those who have subscribed to the Fierce Female Network. They get notifications as soon as the show is aired. So listen, I do want to thank all international listeners as well. I want to thank France for coming in at number two. Canada has held number two for a long time. And so this morning, France, we got some listeners in, a small pocket of listeners in France. Thank you so very much. And Canada coming in at number 3, and Ireland number 4, and Brazil number 5, and Austria number 6. I really do appreciate that. So listen, I have a short mini series. Now I've never ever did a mini series as long as I've been doing podcasting on WSF radio. When I had WSF radio, I've never did a mini series. So this is the first time I've ever attempted to do a mini series. And the reason why I decided to do it, because I think that these things can help in individuals if you have suddenly lost a family member. And I have a few tips and pointers that I think the general public can use if you have experienced or losing a family member suddenly. I think is really important. And the reason why I wanted to share these points is because it's something recently that my family has went through. And so I says, well, you know what? I'm going to turn this into something that can possibly help someone else. So they're going to be really mini bites, really short episodes with different tips. And so this is tip number 1. This is the first thing that I learned. Tip number 1, and this is very, very, very important. Tip number 1. Don't let anyone rush you. Don't let anyone rush you to hurry up and, get the service over, especially if you've lost a family member all of a sudden. You don't want to rush through the process, and there's a reason for this. So if someone passed away unexpectedly and it's just all of a sudden, you need time, a day or so, to process what has happened. You do not want to make arrangements, and do not let anyone push you to hurry up and make arrangements, especially if it's an adult child. A mother should not be pushed into making arrangements to bury her child. An adult son or adult daughter should not be pushed into hurrying up to have those arrangements. There's a reason why I'm saying there's going to be some more tips that add to this point number 1. Reason being, if you rush someone, and don't do this, don't let someone push you, because sometimes there's a spouse involved. There's a husband or a wife trying to hurry up and get this over with. And I understand sometimes people want to hurry up and get it over with. But if this happened all of a sudden, the parent should not be rushed in something to bury that person and to hurry up and get it over with. Because guess what? If you allow someone to push you to hurry up and make those final arrangements, there's going to be an instance where you're not going to be able to have closure. You're not going to be able to have closure. Closure is going to be very difficult. And I'm saying this because this is what my family went through. And so we were kind of pushed into hurry up and make those decisions. Well, guess what? We discovered later on we couldn't get any closure because that person wanted to hurry up and get it over with, wasn't allowed to bury that person. And some more tips later on is going to piggyback, and it's going to add to the story, and you'll be able to understand. So tip number 1, don't let anyone rush you. Take a day or two to try and process what has just happened. And then that way you can move forward to be able to make arrangements according to what you want to do, So don't let anyone hurry. If someone is being confrontational, especially if you're met with confrontation, and this is what happened, you're being met with confrontation and you're being pushed to hurry up, and you're of course, full of so much emotion is going all over the place, and you don't want to have someone to be confrontational that's coming from the other side of the other family. So don't allow them to be confrontational and push you into making a decision that you really do not want to make. And you want that person to be able, because you're not going to be able to have closure, and it's going to be a problem for you. You're going to end up suffering. The reason why I'm saying this, not let someone push you and be confrontational. You are going to be left with not having any closure, and there's going to be so many questions. So you're going to understand as this mini series continue on. So tip number 2 is going to be following up to link to tip number 1. And so closure, now the other side of the family, they have their closure because they went ahead and rushed through it. But now if the parent has lost an adult daughter or son, they're going to be left with a gaping wound. Of course, they have lost their family member. They're not going to have any closure, and there's going to be this gaping wound in your heart, bleeding, because you didn't really make the decisions that you really wanted to make to bury your adult son or your adult daughter. And so I don't want anyone to be left with that, because guess what? That open wound of not having closure, that lingers. You're not going to get past that. It's going to take time. Even 2 years down the road, that not having closure, that is going to ache in your heart for a while, and it's going to take a long time to get closure. It's going to be hard and difficult to get closure. And they don't realize it when they're rushing you. They don't understand, and they don't realize what they are doing to that parent. They really don't understand what's happening and what they're going to be left with. That's something that's left at the parent's door. And so they're going to have to find ways to get closure. So that's tip number 1. Don't allow anyone to rush you, push you, or be confrontational with you when you have suddenly lost a family member. So listen, I do have one song for you. I want to be as brief as possible so you have a time to think about this tip number 1, and tip number 2 is going to be following up very shortly. So listen, I have some great music for you. I think the fitting song for this is going to be Sam Anderson, his song Prayer. I love this song, and I think it's the perfect song for this particular setting. This is Sam Anderson, and the song is Prayer. So I want you guys to take a listen to this. Oh, and in the meantime, I want you guys to, of course, shop with me at Cozy Earth. Click the link in the bio. Use the discount code FFN Fierce Female Network. This is Sam Anderson and Prayer.
Are you the cure? Or are you the darkness? Or are you the answers to all of these questions I can't comprehend? I need change in my life. I need saving from the dark side of what we could have been and will never be. I'm on my knees, 'cause if you're gone and if it's all or not, oh, just say a prayer for me. And if I fall too far from where, oh, just say a prayer for me. I've been down this road 1,000 times before. My body's aching, and my legs are shaking. I don't think I can take it. I need change in my life. I need saving of the dark side. Oh, all of my hurt, it all goes away. You were here. 'Cause if you're gone, and if it's soft or not, oh, just say the prayer for me. And if I fall too far from where, just say the prayer. Just say the prayer. Oh, Lord, you could have been my only hope. You know that I'm washing my hands, washing my hands of you, of you, of you, of you. Washing my hands, washing my hands of you, of you, of you, of you.
All right, that is Sam Anderson and Prayer. If you're just tuning in and listening, I was giving a tip. Tip number one for if you suddenly lose a family member, you can go back to the beginning and hear the tip. It's all about not allowing someone to rush you, to hurry up and make those final arrangements. You need time to process your feelings of what just happened. So listen, I'm pretty much out of time. I got to get on up out of here. It's been a stone cold blast. As always, it is peace, love, and soul.
You motivated?